Psalm 23. That is probably the most used psalm at any funeral. But yet that psalm has nothing to do with life, or nothing to do with death. It is all about life. It's all about living life, not about dying. It has absolutely nothing to do with that person that's passed. But maybe that's the whole thing of it. It's something for that one that went on to be able to use to speak to us. Well, let's read Psalm 23. It's not a very long one. For the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me to the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Well, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, he's not dying. That's walking where death is. That's walking where death surrounds us. And he leadeth me, and his rod and his staff comfort me. Therefore, his punishment is leading me to where I need to be. His correcting us, because the Lord corrects us if he loves us. If your life is troubled, the Lord loves you. And he's trying to correct you and trying to make you go to a path that he chooses. And therefore, once you choose that path of righteousness and follow after him, because his path leads to righteousness, then your cup will overflow. And then at some point you shall live forever in the house of the Lord. But yes, sir, Psalm 23 is about living life. It's about living life with the fear of the Lord, about having faith for every day, believing that Jesus is not just your Savior, not just your God, but your everything. He's the one that provides you with not just food, not just shelter, not just clothing, but he provides you with the air that you breathe. He provides you with the thoughts that you think. He provides you with each and everything that they're so small that you overlook. That is how much he provides for you, leading you to the paths of righteousness. For though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, death surrounds us each and every day. There's a chance for us to pass every day. But I shall fear no evil, because I know that the Lord is with me. And I know that whatever happens is happening for my benefit, because all things work together for my good, because I am called according to his purpose, and because I love the Lord my God. So therefore all things work out for me. And if nothing else, I shall rest in the assurance of knowing that I shall rest in his house forever. Say, that's Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, and Jesus is our shepherd, and we are his sheep. And we are like sheep for the slaughter, each and every one of us. We are not to be anything more, because anything more would give us more of a high-minded about ourselves. We are just here to pass the time until the Lord calls us home, each and every one. Because that's how we walk through the valley of the shadow of death. We are here, but not just for a moment. What is it, like a blade of grass is cut in the morning, but withers away by evening? That is us. All of heaven is waiting for us if you've accepted the name of Christ. Accepted him as your Lord and your Savior, which would mean that he's your God, because you have to obey your Savior. You have to obey the Lord and do that which he has said for you to do. Remember, share your gospel. For if your gospel is hid, it is hid unto those that are lost. And have a blessed day.